Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I say I'm excited about pretty much every video I come on to film because I don't really film stuff I don't have excitement for. But this one I truly am excited for because it is yet another collab, and I'm always grateful for collabs because it's really a huge part of why I started YouTube. I have made so many friends on YouTube, both subscribers and other YouTubers, and I just love doing collabs. So today is a collab with Erin Nicole. Her YouTube and Instagram handle is Erin Nicole TV, and she is a luxury beauty stylist at Nordstrom down in Miami, and she actually used to live in Nashville. And I haven't told her this, so I know she doesn't know this. I saw her a few times when I was shopping at Nordstrom, and I knew who she was, but I felt stupid saying anything. And now looking back at it, I should have totally said something because she is like the sweetest human being. Her voice is so soothing. I love watching her channel. She's really into luxury. When she worked in Nashville, I know she was working at the Chanel counter, and now I think she kind of does everything at Nordstrom, but she always has like the first information on, you know, new releases, and she does beautiful, like luminous looks, and she's just awesome. She is so awesome. So I'm so excited to be doing this collab with her. I'm sure you know who she is, but if you don't, I'm going to leave all of her information down below. Please check her out because we are going to be talking about our fall favorites. I'm currently filming this on the first day of fall, and as I'm looking out my window, I cannot tell you how happy it makes me to see it sprinkling. It's not raining, it's sprinkling, but it's been a good month since we have had rain, probably longer than that. We can't water our lawns, like it's bad here, super dry. So I'm excited to see any kind of natural water falling from the sky that we can get. And it kind of goes along with the fall cozy vibes. It's still 90 degrees here, and it's still gonna be 90, 95 in October probably, but that's okay. Fall to me is my favorite season of the year. I love it. It's cozy. You get your boots out, you get your sweaters out. I just love fall. Love everything about it. So I'm going to dive right in. If you are new from Erin's channel, welcome. Hopefully you would like to stay after you see this video. I have a lot of different stuff to talk about. I'm going to talk about makeup first, and then I'm going to go into kind of some randoms towards the end. So I have talked about this before, but I know a lot of people, like when summer makeup comes around, and they're always like, summer is the time to use creams and be super glowy and this and that. And while I am all about glow year round, I personally go by the rule, quote unquote rule, that creams work better in the fall and winter because my skin is getting drier. So it needs a little bit more moisture. So I tend to like to really build on the luminosity and really use a lot of cream products. So as far as the luminosity, this is going to come as no surprise. The Hollywood Flawless Filter is one of the most luminous bases that you could ever get, in my opinion, while still looking like skin and not like you just had a blown up glitter bomb in your face. I am in the color number 3. I have this underneath my foundation right now. Couple of videos ago, I did a playing with new makeup where I used this under the foundation, but this is the color 3. I can also use 4, but I just like this one because it brightens up my skin as well as, you know, adding that luminosity to it with, again, out looking like it's overdone. So, I mean, I know we don't need to talk about this because everybody knows what this product is, but I do really love reaching for those super luminous products because in the summer, I mean, my sweat provides my luminosity. I don't need an extra base of luminous products in the summer because I produce my own natural luminosity through my sweat. So I like to really dig down deep and pull out all of my luminous products, and that's one of my very favorite for base. Now, one of the newer cream products that I have been using lately, this is from Salt, New York, and they are the company that make these awesome palettes. I've talked about them before, and I know you've probably seen them before. This is an additional palette that I purchased because they actually just launched cream colors. So these are 4 of them. They launched a wide array of colors in both bronzers, contours, all bronzers, contours, blushes, lip colors, and highlights. These are the 4 that I chose, and I have, like I said, 3 of the 4 colors on today. My eye is twitching. I'm sorry if you can see that. And no, it's not a magnesium deficiency, and no, I'm not stressed. It just does this sometimes, so sorry if you can see it. So I have this is the medium color bronzer. I have that on today. I have this gorgeous, technically a highlight color. It's called Rust, but I used it as a blush today. It's the only blush I have on my cheeks, and I love it. And then this is the cream highlight, the only highlight I have on my face today, and it is called Beige. This one right here is also a cream blush / lip color, but I will probably use it as a blush, and that is in the color Rose. These are the swatches. That's Rust, medium bronzer, Rose, and Beige. So those are the 4 that I chose. Again, they have many different colors, but so far I'm really enjoying these. They're very easy. Again, they come in just the pan, so you can put them in any of your palettes that you have. But I feel like they give a really pretty luminous look without over drying your skin. I just put a little bit of a powder in the T-zone and I was good to go. So some of my new favorite cream products, other ones just to mention, I really like the Kjaer Weis cream blushes. I love the Bare Minerals liquid bronzer, the Tom Ford cream bronzer. I just really like to pull creams out in the fall when the weather starts getting a little bit more cooler and crisp. Let's talk about the eyeshadows I have on today. These are my 2. One of these is like an all-time favorite. The other one is a newer favorite for fall, but ones that I know I'm gonna reach for all the time. They are all matte palettes. I obviously can reach for any other cream shadow or shimmer single shadow or a shimmer from another palette, but I feel like I can easily do an all matte look like I have today versus an all shimmer look. So I like to have a good collection of all matte palettes. This first one is the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. These colors are just right up my alley. This has been in my favorite palette top 5 for I think the past 2 times. I just love it. There's nothing about this that I don't love. I feel like they're very usable colors. They're not anything to be scared of. It's nothing that I think you should open it and be like, oh, I'm never going to be able to wear this. I mean, even that like really pretty punchy magenta color is very wearable. You've got your eyeliner colors. You've got your, bone colors to set your, concealer or primer, but also to highlight or just use as a pretty lid color. Lots and lots of options of crease colors. Really lots of options of looks all together in this palette. I absolutely love that. And then the one I have on my eyes today is the newer one to my collection, and this is the Viseart Neutral Matte Milieu palette. So this is the number 2 version of the neutral mattes. I've always loved Viseart shadows. I have always loved the neutral mattes. That was the first palette I ever bought from Viseart, and I have never regretted it once. I know these are a little bit expensive, but to me they are 1000% worth the money, and I love this palette. So today I just have these top 3 colors. I mixed these 2 peachy colors, put them all over my lid and up into the crease, and then I used this really pretty rusty orange color as a liner. I just feel like this palette screams fall. You've got the pumpkin-y rusty colors, you've got the gorgeous peaches, but then you also have those pops of like the purple and the magenta and even that blue. I mean, you could do so much with this palette, and I think it is completely worth the money. And to me, it just truly says fall when I look at it. So I absolutely love this palette. Again, that's what I have on my eyes. Last thing I'm going to talk about is lipsticks. This is not a dark lipstick to most people. To me, it is a dark lipstick. I am a very nude lover when it comes to lipstick colors, but I feel like I am a little more comfortable in the fall wearing a darker lipstick. It just calls for darker lips in my opinion. It's the season to do it. Because I'm not that comfortable, I don't have a ton of options when it comes to darker lips, but I do really like the one that I have on my lips right now, which is from Beautycounter. It's the Color Intense lipstick in Little Black Dress. So all the Color Intense lipsticks come in this pretty, really heavy weighted blue bullet packaging. This is Little Black Dress that I have on my lips today. I do have a gloss on top of it because I am a gloss girl. And because I have all the colors of these, I'm going to swatch my other two favorites, excuse me, within the line for the fall time. This one is called Twilight. This is Twilight right here, really pretty. And then this is 9 to 5, which this is going to be the most neutral of all three of them. And I believe it's the best selling color out of the entire line, but that's 9 to 5 right here. So these colors are my favorite colors when I think about fall and wanting to deepen up my lip color a little bit. Again, I know this is not like a vampy lip by any means, but for me, this is deeper than I normally go and appropriate for fall. Okay, let's go on to kind of random things. I'm going to stay in the realm of beauty and talk about my favorite perfumes for fall. I have 3 that I reach for the most. Just in case you don't know, I like to typically smell like a man or smell like cake. I mean, those are like my 2 favorite scents, but I also go for warm, like bergamot and vetiver and those kind of woodsy aromatic scents. I also really enjoy that. I'm not a floral person, so none of the ones I'm going to talk about have a floral undertone. But my favorites that I tend to go for when it's a little bit chillier outside and when you start getting comfy cozy are the Black Opium from YSL. I love this perfume. It is, you know what, I'm going to actually be a good YouTuber and look up the notes for you because I am not going to be able to explain it well any other way. Oh, totally up my alley. This is why I love it so much. It's a warm and sweet gourmand scent type, warm and spicy fragrance family with key notes of black coffee, white flowers, and vanilla. Totally up my alley. I don't smell flowers in this. I can definitely smell the coffee and vanilla notes. Oh, it just smells so good. I will say this is the one that lasts the least amount on me. I try and mainly spray my perfumes on my clothes. I feel like they last the longest that way. One of them I'm going to show you is a rollerball, so obviously I can't do that. But out of all of the 3, this probably lasts the least amount of time, but I don't have an issue reapplying it because I love it so much. I mean, obviously I'm not going to go like stick this in my purse. It's a little big, but other than that, if I'm able, I will reapply, and it's amazing. This one is by Replica, and it doesn't look like I've used a lot, but you need so little of this. This is By the Fireplace from, again, Replica, Maison Margiela, Paris, and it looks like this. Here's the thing about this. This is going to be one that I don't particularly recommend buying blind because I feel like out of all the perfumes that I own, this one really changes a lot depending on the person that it is applied to. Everybody has different skin chemistries. Everybody takes perfume differently. This one is going to either smell as it's intended to, or I've read reviews where it smells like a dirty diaper. And I can honestly see how that might be the case if your skin chemistry does not mesh well with this. I am not really selling this, I understand, but this is why I love it. It does not do that on my skin or on my clothes. This is a fragrance description of burning wood and chestnut. Again, the warm, spicy, I mean, I don't know what other season other than fall and winter burning wood and chestnut is appropriate for. This is not one that I wear in the summer or the spring. I just don't feel right wearing it. It almost smells like By the Fire, no, not By the Fireplace, that's the name of this. What's that called? Something Marshmallows, the candle from Bath & Body Works. Toasted Fireside, Marshmallow Fireside, that's what it is. It almost smells like that. Again, it's super concentrated and it can be a little overwhelming. So you really only need 1 to 2 sprays max. But this one does last a long time on me and I can smell it throughout the day and it wears off well. So I mean, it's very fall to me. This next one I'm going to talk about is in the rollerball form, and this is by Ambre Blends. I don't know if you've ever heard of Ambre Blends, but they're more of like an essential oil fragrance company, but they also have like room sprays and lotions, and I'm sure they have body wash and maybe even candles. I don't know. This is the only thing I have gotten. I purchased their sampler set that they sell for a very reasonable $17, little perfume vial set. where you can try all of their scents. And then I chose my favorite and decided to purchase this. It's not cheap. I think I spent $50 on this rollerball. This is the color. This is the scent Unmasque. So looks like this. I will say I think I got a faulty rollerball because I really have to dig into my skin for the actual oil to come out. But when it does, this is amazing. This is one of the this lingers the most on me. And this is something that I like to carry in my purse because of how, I mean, I'm going like to town. Because of how obviously purse friendly it is in size. But if I put this on, I like to put it on right before I go to the gym. Because as I sweat and work out, it comes off even better, but it's not overpowering. It's a very warm scent. Let me look it up and tell you the notes. So this is 10 milliliters and it's $48. Or you can get a 30 milliliter refill maybe? No, that's the Pure Essence oil for $108. Okay, it has over 13 essential oils such as frankincense, blood orange, coffee, mandarin red, patchouli, and the scent of leather. Again, right up my alley. These are the scents that I love. Very warm. Again, obviously I like coffee scents, things that have coffee in it. I do like patchouli. If you don't like patchouli, you're not going to like this. But it's just very warm and very fall-like. I loved all the scents, really, and I'm not going to stop at this one, but as of right now, this is my favorite, and I do highly recommend that. Let's get into candles. There's a couple of candles that I want to talk about. I have been talking so long. I know that Bath & Body Works candles are not the best for your health, okay? I know there's a ton of people and a ton of studies that it doesn't emit good things when it's burnt. I also know that I am not 100% perfect. Nobody is, and I still like to occasionally burn my Bath & Body Works candles. Now, I like a lot of them, but one of my favorites lately, this is my second one, I haven't started burning it yet, is Blueberry Maple Pancakes. I love blueberry anything. I love pancakes. I love blueberry pancakes. I love maple. I love maple bacon. I love everything in this. Oh, it smells so good. And I will say that it is hard to find a candle, whether it's good for you or bad for you, that emits fragrance like these do. I mean, I will be up in my beauty room and I can smell the candle burning downstairs. I do really like that. And this is the one that I have been loving the most. It's just cozy, comfy, like baking. It just makes you feel hungry and fall-like. Another one, this is by a company called Zax Beeswax. Apparently beeswax candles are going to be the healthiest for you to burn. I bought these off of Etsy and I haven't started burning this one. I actually have the pumpkin one burning downstairs, but this is toasted marshmallow. I will say these are very expensive. One of these small mason jars is $18, so I did pay $36, I believe, plus shipping to get 2 candles. They are only 1 wick, so the fragrance is not going to throw as far as the Bath & Body Works ones, but if you have a smaller room or if you're just adamant about not using Bath & Body Works candles, this is going to be something to look at because it does really smell good. So that's another option for you if you are only wanting beeswax, if you have a smaller area. I like to put these like in my, when I have company come over, I'll put them in my half bath because it's such a small room. It really does throw really nicely in there so that when they do go to the restroom, it smells really nice and cozy. But I'm liking those 2 scents. So those are my favorites in candles. Real quick, I'm going to talk about 2 beverage items that I love. I am 1000% addicted to coffee. I mean, where I get extreme headaches when I don't have my quota of coffee every day. I know it's not great for you, but it is my vice. There are much worse vices that I could pick out in the world. So I have talked before about my favorite creamer being the Califia Farms dairy-free almond milk and coconut cream creamer. Pecan caramel has always been my favorite scent. Well, scent. I've been talking about candles. Flavor. I sent Chad, you can only get it at Target, at least where I'm from. I sent Chad to Target for something else and I was like, I need creamer. We always buy like 4 at a time. And he came back with the limited edition pumpkin spice flavor. Oh my goodness. At first I was like, I didn't ask for pumpkin spice. I don't know why I said that because I love pumpkin spice everything. I don't drink the lattes at Starbucks because they're just full of sugar, but I do love pumpkin spice flavor anything, and so when he brought this back, I was excited to try it. The original pecan caramel flavor is much thicker than this, so if that puts you off, if you tried it after hearing me talk about it before, I think you will really enjoy this one. It's so good. It is so good, but still made with the almond milk, the coconut cream, 15 calories for a tablespoon. I just love this stuff. I could not talk about it. I've been done with this for like 2 weeks, and I put it up in my beauty room so I wouldn't forget to talk about it in this video, and I need to stock back up very soon. Now, because I am an addict when it comes to coffee, I can very easily over drink it. So on the nights when I know I shouldn't have coffee right before I go to bed, I do like to have a hot cup of tea. I am a hot beverage drinker. I don't like my coffee iced. I don't like my tea iced. I want it steaming hot, almost burn the roof of your mouth hot. That's just my preference. I tried this brand of tea at a local coffee shop. I don't know if they're a chain. I know there's like more than one in Tennessee, but I don't know if there's other areas. It's called Just Love Coffee. But I tried this there, and I so fell in love with it that I got online and bought a couple of flavors, one of which became my favorite and I'm out of. But it's Reishi teas, and this one is the turmeric ginger. And this one is caffeine-free, organic herbal tea, sunshine-hued blend of energetic and warming spices accented with sweet citrus. So to me, this is like fall in a tea bag. This is not going to be for everybody. If you don't like turmeric, you don't like ginger, you're especially not going to like them together, and you're not going to like this tea. But they have many scents, and my absolute favorite is the blueberry hibiscus tea. I could drink 6 cups of those a day. There have been days where I probably have, but I love that flavor, and I want to try other ones as well. But right now, this is the box that I'm working on, and I do really like it. So if you are someone who loves a hot cup of tea, and you're just kind of over the options that you may have at your local grocery store, I would definitely look into getting a Reishi tea of some sort, or maybe a few, because everyone that I've tried from them is amazing. Apparently the mint one is really good, so I need to try that, but I love a good hot something, and so that helps curb my coffee appetite. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut something out because I know Erin's video is not gonna be 30 minutes long. I just talk too much, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. Got some ideas. I want to know your favorite fall item, whether it be beauty or random, just anything. What are you most excited about using and loving in the upcoming fall season? Again, if you came over from Erin's channel, welcome. Be sure and like and subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any future content. And if you're one of my lovely subscribers and have not checked Erin out, please don't forget to do so. I'll put all of her information down in the description box below. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day.